What's going on, you guys? Frost here, and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be giving you guys my top 6 junglers for patch 6.24. If you enjoy these types of videos, remember to hit that like button right below. Now, before we get into the top 6 list, I want to mention that I left Nidalee and Lee Sin out. The reason for this is because they both require a serious amount of skill to play properly. However, if you can play either one of these champions, then they are pretty much the best champions you can pick. Anyway, coming in at 6th place is Kha'zix. In this new season, Kha'zix has gotten quite a big buff to his jungle clear. There are 3 camps where he straight up gets his isolation damage without having to kill small units first. Also, the changes to his evolves made it so he deals a bit less burst damage, but way more damage in sustained fights if you hit isolated targets. Against squishy champions, this doesn't really make a big difference, but since there are quite a few tanky champions in this current meta, you will notice a massive difference in the speed that you actually kill them. Another great thing with his evolved Q is the fact that he's really good at taking objectives like Baron, Dragon and the Rift Herald. Then, coming in at 5th place is Kench. This champion currently isn't the most popular pick, however he is one of the best junglers out there at the moment. What you have to keep in mind is the fact that picking up this guy against a Nidalee or Lee Sin could be problematic since he is only weak stages early on. As soon as you get your Bami Cinder and hit around level 5 to 6, you'll be extremely hard to kill, plus you deal a serious amount of damage. And with your ultimate to counter gank lanes pretty much instantly, this is really irritating to deal with for the opponent. Later in the game, you will become unkillable. Tanking the enemy team for like 30 seconds 5v1 is no problem at all. Whilst you do this, you will also have the damage to one-shot one of the enemy's carries, and that combination is pretty fucking broken. Then, coming in at 4th place is Vi. Vi is one of those champions that is just a perfect counter to high mobility opponents. Quite a lot of those champions are being played right now, meaning that Vi becomes a much better pick. Not only is she good against the champions that are being played right now, she also has great objective control and is able to solo Dragon really early on, at quite a rapid pace. Combine this with the amount of AoE damage she can put out to clear her jungle camps fast, and you have a champion that is insanely well rounded. By the way, on this champion I want to mention that the recommended build I put up is my personal Vi build. I found that this works the best, but it is harder to play with. If you want to know more about Vi builds and want to know a different build, make sure to check the link in the description to my Vi guide video. Then, coming in at 3rd place is Hecarim. Hecarim has a really good jungle clear right now because he has a lot of AoE damage. Combine that with the fact that Hecarim has one of the best early ganks. When you combine the power of Ghost with your E, this will make you get really far ahead in every single game. As soon as you get going on Hecarim, there is pretty much no stopping him since he skills really well. The only thing I want to note for this champion is the fact that you should always rush your Trinity Force, and only after that you pick up your jungle item. Then, coming in at 2nd place is Graves. For a while now, Graves has been one of those junglers that just carries you through most of the games, because he deals so much damage whilst at the same time being really difficult to kill. This still hasn't changed. His jungle clear remains to be one of the best out there since he's able to clear camps fast whilst taking almost no damage at all. His duel potential with any other jungler is really high because of the sheer amount of burst damage he has, and his scaling is ridiculously good because he is pretty much an AD carry. And finally, coming in at 1st place is Ivern. This champion, even after the recent nerfs he got this patch, is really difficult to deal with. He completely changes the way you have to play the early game as a jungler, since it takes him only 1 second to steal one of your buff camps. Also, the amount of utility this champion offers to his team is ridiculous. He just makes team fights a breeze for his carries, since they will be receiving a lot of shields and healing, plus the enemy is likely to be completely locked down. This combination made me give him the number 1 spot on this list. Now, for some honorable mentions. First up, we have Amumu. The reason I put him in the honorable mentions is because of his clear speed and teamfight presence. He has one of the fastest clear speeds out there, and with the right runes and masteries, you can do so without taking too much damage in the process. Apart from this, he also has that AoE ultimate that can just turn fights around in a matter of seconds. Especially with my Amumu build, since you will also be dealing a lot of damage. The only problem Amumu has is the fact that he can get extremely fucked over in the early game. So you for sure do not want to pick this champion against, let's say, a Lee Sin or a Nidalee. And as a final honorable mention, we have Shyvana. She got really nice buffs quite recently, making her able to clear her jungle at an insane pace and also giving her absurd amounts of dragon control, since she deals increased damage to it. if you want to play this champion, I would highly recommend picking up Ghost, because this fixed a lot of her problems in being able to stick with the enemy champions. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button right below. If you would like to see more videos from me in the future, then hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!